Responsibility is a condition of learning that allows for the learner to take authority over their own knowledge and their own learning, and to do so within a focused framework overseen by the educator. It does this by offering choices throughout each step of the process. The element of choice is critically important when providing a learner a sense of control, fostering their sense of ownership, and building willful engagement. And it's important to note that affording some control to the learner does not have to mean relinquishing control as an instructor or an educator. That's because using the condition of learning from a teaching perspective is effective when an educator uses structure to create opportunities for freedom and flexibility. We can begin by creating a boundary around a topic. This means establishing an expectation around the material to be learned, the value in understanding the material, and what concepts, ideas, or skills compose that material. Then we can strengthen that expectation by offering demonstrations of the material in theory or in action to model a desired outcome. Once the expectation is in place, a learner can be offered freedom and agency over how to proceed. But, and this is a key piece, the learner needs to justify what they do and do not want to pursue through the use of a because clause. I want to try it this way because, or I don't feel comfortable with this other approach because. The because clause is an important tool for the learner in that it allows them a chance to hear and reflect upon the justifications around the choices they pursue. And it is a valuable tool that an instructor can use to manage flexible environments and maintain control over the boundaries they create. That means letting a learner select what pieces of an idea they would like to start with and allowing them to try out certain components in an order that makes sense to them, while insisting on plausible and articulated justifications around those selections. It also means allowing a learner flexibility to employ concepts in creative ways, encouraging them to apply ideas and skills they develop to create unique outcomes. And in the event that inquiries begin to stray outside the boundaries of a topic, an educator can work to relate those inquiries back to the teaching material in a way that incorporates exploration instead of shutting down or minimizing creative thinking. What this freedom of choice provides is simple, but really important. It gives the learner ownership over the meaning they create as they build their unique relationship to the teaching material. It shifts the act of taking responsibility from being an onerous one, as in, you must take responsibility, toward one that is empowering, as in, I am responsible for what I learn, how I learn, and how I use it. And I build my own associations, recognize my own patterns, and create my own unique meanings. When learners feel that type of agency, they are much more likely to carry that empowerment through the entirety of the learning process, taking responsibility to make their own learning truly their own.